Red light there. Green light means go. Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Mom, after this. You're trash.
Foles. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Good.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They run for it with Ajayi. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green.
Jay's gonna go. The 30, 10, touchdown.
Best team in the league. Like, shut up.
Jay, 85 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
Wow, he's so happy.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going for the defensive guys? Plays like that really hurt.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
You two even watching this.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Rams getting set to go now.
Yeah, you two watching this.
Goff will lead the Rams up here
What?
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You mean 6 to 6?
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles are there for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
But you gotta take that back, man.
Here's Goff now on second down. Looking deep downfield. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Let's go. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Let's go. Now Foles drops it off to Ajayi. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover,
trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I showed out ball to everybody.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 13.
That was the only one. That was the only one.
After the interception, here's Goff. Flush to his right. Dumps it off to Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now it's gone. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They give him a gain of 37. Goff on first down. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff throwing again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
No!
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways.
Look, all
Sorry
those
for the
people
fake, but you still want to rush the kicker
Yeah,
because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away.
Right there in his hand.
Because of the coverage, it's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Foles. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. So that right there was his second pick, but keep in mind, this is a guy who once had a rare 3-interception game in his career.
So what are you saying, that getting 2 in a game, that's like kid stuff for him? That's nothing. He's already done that, right? Been there, done that. You know he wants a third again.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Oh, he pulls over him. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. To give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Back to throw. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. On second down, here's Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. There he goes inside the 30. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
When you run a come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
They're able to convert on.
Clark, you're just trash.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Goff now looking to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are in for 6. And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all total.
Can I tell him to hold on real quick? Clark, hold on real quick. I'll be right back.
20.
Cheater. That's why you didn't score yet.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. Got some room at the... Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the
What?
end of the play. But prior to that,
I just
liked
came
a lot of
here.
what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that
Look,
portion
Clark,
of
I just came here. Clark, I just came here. What? I just
Yeah, he
killed.
had the yards,
I just
but then the mistake.
Stop. I'm supposed to think
Following the
when I
fumble
was.
recovery. Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. No gain on the play there. It'll
Yes,
be
it
second
did.
down.
Well, that was
No.
a simple throw and
No,
catch,
it
but
didn't.
even with
No,
that
it didn't.
completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I beautiful.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's going to flip
No,
it here to
no,
his
it
running
was
back.
right there.
And
No,
he went
yes, I get
backwards.
to kick the
He'll be
field
down
goal.
at the
Let's
30.
go, baby.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now
Field
it's
goal.
4th down. So on 4th down, here comes Greg.
I'm not.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
What?
And this one will not work out. It
What
is
are you doing?
incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe, but not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You thinking that might be a better
Instead
way
of
to
your
go?
kicker, yeah. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And shutting him off, now open field. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center up.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work,
Clark, why
oh boy, you wish you had.
Now, the
Why
first
you do
play
that?
of the
Like,
drive
take it
there is
easy, man.
incomplete.
Like, take it easy, man.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There's Goff. Fighting him off.
Oh.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the 1st. Touchdown, LA! Gerald Everett, 33 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to have a third down. They'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a long... Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They'll try and throw for it here. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off right around the 43 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
20-6. You're trash. You're trash. It's 20-6.
On first down, gone. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll make this a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Now gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. Here's gone. And that'll bring up a second and goal. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Goff on third and goal. Throwing for his running back. And he's got him complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Foles drops it off to Ajayi. Give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Foles dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If I pick up the ball,
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's gone. Dumps it off to Gurley. And now running right through it. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now gone. Trucks over it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Goff. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
hit him. Hit her. Hit her.
Goff. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete.
Hit her.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. John Kelly, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Here's Foles. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He got 8. And it gets him a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, they try to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a second down. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? And a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown.
And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! Nick Foles, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a score closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay.
That's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Goff. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Thank you, ref. Let's go.
76, tell him. 76.
3rd and long. It's gone. Airing it out deep for one. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. They open the lead up now to 25. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. That's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's Ajayi. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16.
What you mean?
And it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, you trying to cheat. Did you just come back?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 more yards there.
Left side, so stop doing that.
And another first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
We got three, fellas. We got three. 180!
They'll toss it to Ajayi. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
4 down, check, 4 down.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back to throw. Goff. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. The Rams going for it on fourth. Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Fletcher Cox in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Hey there, George.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Nick Foles, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer.
You two got one. I can still wait for you. When you get a shower, then come back. I can still wait for you. Here, I will. Hold on. Hurry up. Here, I do it. Just get off.
Right.
You know who won. You know, I'm the dope person in the world. Ooh. Cause it is so